No.
Sore foot.
Just pick rocks or stocks.
So I'm trying not to cry. We need a week to recover. Good morning, guys. It is, I think it's Wednesday. So I was supposed to plant soybeans today, but we are going to get rained out. So I think the plans for tomorrow are going to be pushed up to today, which is awesome. So just like Mark, I like to change my mind midway through the morning. Because I'm gonna ship these guys this afternoon, I thought I would put these guys over here and the lambs at the back we're gonna put in the big pen here. Just this clean side. And then if I get a chance this afternoon, I may try to start cleaning out this side and get that cleaned out. And then while the trailer's still hooked up for these market lambs, we can grab those bottle babies in the morning and put them where the market lambs were. So I think that is the new plan. Have our lambs loaded up. There's only 13 because I sorted out all those females last week. That is why there's not too many this week. But the barn is clean. That was stressing me out a little bit, and it's just nice to have that off the list. And we didn't actually get much rain today, so I'm glad I did it, because if we don't get more tonight, I could definitely be on a tractor seat tomorrow. So it's never a bad decision to get ahead of the game around here, because you just never know what the next day is going to bring. What are you doing? Perfect. Come on. That's it. That's it. Come on. No. Keep going. Morning, guys. It is already Thursday. We are kind of in the midst of getting this barn ready across the road. to grab these bottle babies and bring them to their new home. I always forget how much work there actually is to set up over there. Those feeders, they get a little bit caked up in the corner, so we like to just clean everything completely out when we clean out the barn. I should have done it when there was manure that I could have taken the crappy stuff out with, but so I have the trailer still hooked up from last night. That was actually planned. We're gonna just load up these babies. And I guess we gotta swing it out, don't we? You can stand and open it when I get close enough. Okay. Does that sound good? Good. Good. Oh yeah, Kinky. Baby is so big. He is big, he's huge. Come here, Willow. Oh, you Willow and Red are friends. Got a sore foot. Willow. Might grab a gate. Easier said than done. We need a week to recover. What do you think? You always know it's him. Yeah, I know. But it's pretty distinguished. Come on. Little escapee. Hello. Your new home. Pretty happy. So we did get these guys moved in this morning, and I have to keep an eye on them because we forget every time we clean out this barn, the floor gets a little bit lower and the water bowl gets a little bit higher. So we have added a few pieces of straw right underneath the bowl so it would lift up the pack a little bit. But we also added a pail of water, which looks like it needs filled again. You can. doing? Hey, you're so cute. Hey, Kinky. Well, they're reaching pretty good now. So yeah, we put like, I don't know, 2 big chunks of straw here, and it just raises it, I don't know, a few inches. So they can reach the water, but I'm just afraid they can't reach the spigot. But they look a lot better now. They're onto the feed already. Happy. The other minor adjustment we had to make at the back of this row, I had those older ewe lambs that I've since moved across the road, but I had to give them a little more head rail space, and so I just moved those boards a little closer together just so these little lambs couldn't pop out. I think I have them back to where they were originally now. These guys will have a good week in here before my weaned lambs come over, and I'm hoping they'll have a good feel for these water bowls. And then when I bring in the weaned lambs, they kind of act like little trainers, because with sheep I find it's just monkey see, monkey do. Kind of learn from each other's behaviors. They're not actually. Your leaf blower would be better. There. Those should blow a little freer this year. I don't think I did this last year. I did it 2 years ago for sure. Just have to get the dust free from the front just so it gets full velocity. Right, Luce? Okay, we're back at it. While the sun shines, Mark's gonna spray. I'm gonna pick stones. He cultivated a field yesterday, and it was a field we tiled in the fall, which means boulders. Oh boy, I did try to film that and I couldn't. There were so many stones. That field was bad. And the crappy thing is we'll probably bring up a whole bunch more when we cultivate again. My husband's walking this way.
Just pick rocks or stalks?
It's both, a lot of both. It was awful.
Yeah, we got cultivated another time again.
I know, and I'll have to do that again.
I can't believe how bad that farm is for stones.
And it's rough.
Big ones.
Morning. I'm hiding / procrastinating. Mark is fixing a hydraulic line that went on our air seeder. So I think there is an auger at the back of the air seeder that I think he's going to just try to switch out because we don't use that auger. He's going to maybe just switch out those lines, but I see he's backing up in the maintenance spot, so it might not have worked. I don't know. We're gonna see. I did want to come on here real quick. It is Friday morning. Tomorrow I'm actually meeting my sister, and Sunday we are flying to Vegas for like 3 days to go to a conference. To say that I'm feeling really guilty and really overwhelmed the last few weeks has been like an understatement. I'm like, why did I book this? I booked it in the winter, basically when the tickets first went on sale, because there was a keynote speaker I really wanted to see. It's all about video and YouTube, and I really want to, I don't know, I was just feeling very needing some inspiration, I think, and yeah, so this popped up on my feed, and it's put on by a channel that actually I watch religiously when I have questions about YouTube or how to improve something or gear or anything. So I'm really stoked, but I'm also feeling really, really guilty, especially when there's breakdowns, when we're really trying to battle the weather here. And all last week I'm like, I should just cancel. And yesterday the weather forecast is like rain. rain tonight, rain tomorrow. It's not looking like we're gonna be in the field, so I kind of got lucky that way. I am taking my sister. She's helped me immensely on the channel, on our books. She's been my therapist. She's just been my go-to. So she's gonna come down with me. We'll have Sunday afternoon. I think that's the only free time we have. And then Monday and Tuesday are the conference, then we fly home Wednesday. So very quick and dirty, but I've never been to Vegas before. I'm very excited. The problem is all this footage that I have here, I would have to edit tonight and schedule for Sunday. And I'm just like feeling very stressed about it. And we have a ton of work to do today. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So I might actually take a little bit of a break from uploading videos this week. I might do a couple shorts, but other than that, you guys might not see my face. I think I might take a week off, which I don't do, but I think I might have to do that. You may want to move, honey.
Yep.
Hey, how do you turn the red hydraulic to work? Because it's on green right now, and I have them plugged into the red.
Doesn't the red work now on the handle?
No, it won't work.
Does it work on the green?
Well, I have it plugged into the red.
I know the red could be the green button. Don't assume that those are right. The green one on the joystick.
Oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I see. I thought it meant
associated with the colors on the
Oh,
top.
I thought it was. Okay. Back in the seat, rolling. Not that you can see because it's dusty already. It's hard to believe we got three-quarters of an inch of rain a couple days ago, but we are back in the fields. Mark got about 70 acres planted this morning, and he is gone back with another load to finish the other half of that field. So he'll have a good day in today. I picked stones all friggin' day yesterday. And this is a different field. This is the field I planted soybeans in. So this was my first field that I planted with that new air seeder here on Sunday. Today's Friday. And we roll our fields after the beans have been planted. And that's, again, any stones get pushed down that way. And the reason why we do it with beans and not so much for corn is the corn head can be lifted quite a bit because you're not taking the stalk so much. But with beans, the beans can be pretty low to the ground, so we use what's called a flex head or a draper head, and it really rides on the ground, so any little stone can get flicked up and destroy your combine head. So we roll all our soybeans. We try to get them before they're emerged, but sometimes we run out of time and they actually emerge, and you can actually roll, which is surprising. You can roll on top of little bean seedlings, but it has to be at a really crucial time, and I think a certain, maybe even a certain temperature, they're a little more flimsy, so they'll pop back up. Anyway, we're at the end, so I'm gonna turn, and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So I know I was a bit emotional on my last update on Remco, but Becky has been posting every single day, and I just wanted to give you guys some updates as I got them. Again, she has this on a website. This isn't a personal email or anything like that. I'm finding these very emotional, and I love just seeing how they're healing together, and I want to give you guys the updates because I know there's a lot of you that have had them in your hearts, and I just really appreciate it. So this is May 20th, which is today. Yesterday was a rest day. This is from Becky, his wife. She's been posting every day. Yesterday was a rest day. From what I'm learning, those are just as important. He has been doing so well that I think he exhausted himself. Those days are hard for me as I don't see or experience any improvements, but those days are needed. Since his accident, they have had his head turned to the left, and now we can move it to the center, but never to the right. While moving it, he voiced, ouch. His neck is very sore, tight, and stretched. So yesterday I took my oil from home and rubbed his neck, and by the time I left, he looked more comfortable with his head centered. I'm trying my best to be his advocate and voicing what I think is best for him. I feel we have a good connection for this, even when I get some questionable looks from others. Yesterday I spent lots of time just curled up beside him in bed. He puts his right arm on me and rubs me as he's done in the past. I love the feelings that it still gives me. Connection, love, and comfort. Everything will be okay. I still have my Remco. Okay, just a sec. I'm gonna just turn and I'll finish it up here. He continued to feel his head yesterday, and now it's really defined that half his skull is missing and it's very indented. I told him it's the only bone missing from his body and that a new piece will be made. He gets quiet in the eyes. I asked if he wants to know why he's here. It's a slow thumbs up. Are you sure? I asked again, thumbs up. So I went over the story, not in great detail, and he rubbed his head again. I hugged him and said, you chose to stay here, and your healing has been off the charts so far. You got this, my dear. You are amazing. He's becoming so aware of life right now, and things just aren't adding up for him. The truth is hard, but I keep saying, you are here, you choose us. You are amazing. My hard day ended on an amazing note with seeing the play production our second oldest child was in at school. Laughing was good for my soul. Thanks, kids. So I'm trying not to cry. She always makes me cry. I made Jess start reading her journal entries last night. She gave me back my phone. She's like, I can't do it. And she was all crying. She's like, I can't do it. It's too emotional. And I think as farmers and people that work around this stuff every day, and we don't really think about it. Sorry, my battery died on my camera, and my battery is about to die on my phone. I thought I would finish that story. I think all I was saying is that it made Jess really emotional, and I think it just hits very close to home to all of us that are like inches away from disaster and danger all the time. So unfortunately for them, it's been a really fortunate reminder for us to not take anything for granted in this life, and to always treat this stuff with the utmost respect. It's bigger than us, it's dangerous, and we just never know when something is going to go awry. So anyways,